at the same time, if you remember last year, they played the Blue Dragons pretty well. But this year, Blue Dragons, by the way, have moved up to number 4 in the NJCAA rankings. Right in front of them is number 1 Ranger, and then Eastern Florida State, Florida Southwestern State is number 2, and then Indian Hills is number 3. Blue Dragons barely ahead of Chipola, but that's a nice jump from 7 to 4. Steve Eck is preparing his squad here. As you can get to the Christmas break, you can be setting pretty good, maybe even right around 4, 3, maybe even 2 in the nation.
It's harder and harder to move up when you're ranked that high.
It is, but at the same time, good competition just around the corner, as we'll open a week from tomorrow night in conference play with Coffeyville right on this home court. We need a big Blue Dragon fan base to come out and cheer us on for that matchup. But that's next week. Today, they got a Hesston College team that wants to come in here and upset the Blue Dragons.
Hesston, coached by Dustin Galleon, who grew up in Sterling. Before the game, he was talking about how he used to come to Blue Dragon basketball games and sit way up in the gold because there were so many people here. That was about the only seats available when you didn't make it every game. And he's also a motivational speaker.
Mm-hmm.
He does school in-service speeches, and I'll tell you what, you listen to him for just a few minutes and you start to feel pretty good about life. He's a good man.
Seems like to be a pretty positive type A personality, and of course he has some pretty good cousins as well that have done well in Nashville. Tell us about that.
Well, his first cousin is Nicole Galleon, who also grew up in Sterling, and she was on national television with one of the talent singing shows.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if it was The Voice.
It wasn't The Voice. I think it was American Idol, I believe.
Okay.
It might have been The Voice. I've watched them both kind of religiously, and I can't remember now, but I think it was The Voice, actually.
She was very impressive.
Yes, she was.
She writes songs and
she's
sings.
a CMA award winner as well.
Wow.
Done very well. She's had the co-wrote the song of the year. Also was at the State Fair this year as well. So
and that's the Hesston men's basketball coach's first cousin. They're an impressive family, the Galleon family.
So both teams are finished warming up on the court tonight, and again, the ladies are off this week except for Thursday. They travel to Iowa Western. They have a game on Thursday and on Saturday. That's a classic up there. Barton's also going to be up there, but that's the two nights that they play, so they have a day off in between.
Barton and Hutchinson are seeing each other frequently this season, even though they are not playing each other until it gets to conference play. But they're getting every opportunity to scout each other because this will be the third time they've been at the same classic.
Not the third time I brought this up, but last week we were talking about that Barton came to the arena, and then the Blue Dragons went down to Barton, and you might have heard Craig Fletchall and I talk at halftime in the men's game on Saturday night about the fact that, and Steve Eck agreed with me at Dragon Talk last night, is the familiarity with the Cougar Gym did the Blue Dragons well. They played a lot better on Saturday night than they did on Friday night, even though they won big on Friday night. But the fact that you can go and get acclimated to that gym, because they're going to have to do it in conference play as well. Both teams come to the arena, they have to get acclimated. That's a great home court advantage that the Cougars have down there.
That's true. That Barton County gym is one of the more difficult places to play because the seats are so close to the sidelines that people are right on top of it.
Now listen, I worked 23 years to break the Barton County part, okay? It's Barton Community College.
Excuse me, thank you.
I worked 23 years on wrestling. I finally got that accomplished, and now you're starting it off.
Right off Barton Community College.
That's right. There's only about 4 of the counties still left. Cloud County, Neosho County, Seward County, and I think the Johnson County. That's it. All the rest dropped the counties. Like it's Cali Community College, it's actually Cali College. And Dodge Community College, Dodge City Community College, Garden City Community College.
It's good to know.
Yeah, it's good to know that. You betcha. I'm here to educate, no doubt about it.
And I'm here to learn.
We're going to take a 2-minute timeout and come back and talk about a little bit more about this contest. We'll get set for action coming your way at straight up top of the hour at 7 o'clock. Brandon Garcia is back on the board with us tonight. Then the chief engineer work back in K-Hut Country, back in Country 102 Point Land, as well as we're also on KWVW, or will be at 7 o'clock. We'll be on KWVW as well, 1450 AM and 98.5 FM. They'll join us in just a little bit as they got Chiefs Kingdom going on with the Chiefs with a big win in Mexico City last night on Monday Night Football. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back right after this.
HCC Sports on Radio is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Mega Manufacturing, Sporting Chiropractic Center, Papa John's Pizza, A&A Builders, Barclay Plumbing Company, Sutton Kaufman Transmission Service, Lowen Corporation, Old Office Shares, Dr. Eric Severud with Alliance Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Todd and Cindy Miller of Homestead Senior Care, Man Wyatt and Weiss Injury Lawyers, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert F. of the Hutchinson Clinic, and the Green Vision Group of Hutchinson.
This is Carter Fowl, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B&. Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
Listen up, peeps. We've got the best wireless deal on the best wireless network. Bring your tired old phone to Nextech Wireless and swap it out for a free iPhone 11 or Galaxy S10e. Really? Oh yeah, bring your number with you and get a Ring video doorbell too. Also free. And it's still 4 lines, $120, all unlimited data. Doesn't get better than that. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Sports Arena. Glad to have you along. Glenn Brunville, Dan Nacarado with you. We're a minute and a half away from starting lineups coming your way. National Anthem as well. And Dan, you look at Hesston, a few hometown kids, Halstead, Kansas on the roster, Hutchinson, Kansas on the roster, and of course also Reese Nebel from Hesston, Kansas on the roster as well. He's a starter. And they do have a few out-of-state products as well, but Hesston College 3-4 on the season, and played a couple pretty close games. Lost to Redlands Community College only by 2 points their last outing on the 15th last Friday, 84-82.
They have a couple impressive players that are putting up some impressive numbers. Langston Flowers out of Dallas, Texas is averaging 19 points a game. Jacob Baker out of Wichita, 17 points a game. Derek McGee, 13, and Reese Nebel out of Hesston, 11 points a game. So they've got some kids that can put the ball in the basket.
We should be doing our national anthem here in just a second, so we'll keep this on until we get to that part. As the Blue Dragons come out on the floor and see when they're going to break and when they're going to do that in just a second. 3 officials led by Scott Slyer, a local young man that used to be from Hutchinson a long, long time ago. Haven't seen him in quite some time. Coming by our table right now to say hello.
He has stayed fit.
Yes, he has. And you have to run up and down the court at the level of which Scott is and several of these other guys. Always good to see these young men. And that's probably one of the joys that I have in my broadcasting career is getting to know a lot of the referees from years past. A lot of them drive to and from games and will listen to you. So here's our Star-Spangled Banner. So we're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be back with more right after this.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
Hi, Brian Bobo, General Manager at Midwest Superstores. We know when looking for a pre-owned vehicle, finding the exact vehicle can be tough. So we want to make it easy. We have over 500 pre-owned vehicles available in our huge inventory. How do we do it, you ask? Well, we have available in inventory from all of our other locations. And unlike the big chain stores, we do not charge to bring one in. So if we don't have it, we'll find it or we'll get it. So come see us today at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
In need of a business loan? With the First, you are promised personal service and commercial lending. Whether your business is just getting started or you're ready to expand, the First has solutions to help make your business successful. We're First for you. Find out how our loan experts can help. Visit fnbhutch.bank to get started or stop into a location nearest you. First National Bank of Hutchinson, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, it's time for their starting lineups. Let's go and listen to Darren Dunn with the starters from Hesston.
From Houston, Texas, number 10, Marcus Hill. At guard, a 6'1" sophomore from Wichita, Kansas, number 15, Jacob Baker. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore from Hesston, Kansas, number 22, Reese Neville. And at forward, a 6'6" sophomore from Plano, Texas, number 25, Derek Magia. The Larks are 3-4 and coached by Dustin Galleon in his 12th season, assisted by Matt Hebert.
Blue Dragons, one of the players for Blue Dragons, Saquon Singleton, Dan, had great games. Once he had the triple-double against NEO, and then last week on Saturday night he had the double-double again with 13 assists. Now think about that for a second. He scores 11 points and has 13 assists, and just about prides himself now more with charging down the lane, bringing the ball down, and having them collapse on him and dishing the ball off. That's a lot of unselfishness. That young man's grown up quite a bit from last year.
He really has. Saquon is a very likable young man, and I'm glad to see that he's having success. It says a lot about his personality that he gets as much joy from dishing out assists as he does from scoring himself.
Triple-doubles, you hear about it in the pros a lot. It happens a lot. It happens at the NCAA level. It's only happened 5 other times in Blue Dragon history.
That's a lot of basketball
Think about
games.
that. Think about that. 1929 to now, only 5 times, and the most recent one, of course, was Saquon Singleton. Before that, Shakur Houston. Here's your starting lineups for the Blue Dragons.
Hutchinson Community College, Blue Dragons. At guard, a 6'6" sophomore from the Bronx, New York, number 1, Saquon Singleton. At guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Washington, D.C., number 2, DJ Mitchell. At guard, a 6'4" freshman from Wichita, Kansas, number 4, Jaden O'Cone. At guard, a 6'1" sophomore from Derby, Kansas, number 10, Tyler Brown. And at center, a 7-foot sophomore from Nairobi, Kenya, number 33, Fred Odhiambo. The Blue Dragons are 7-0 and number 4 in the nation. Coached by Steve Beck in his 11th season, assisted by Jay Syriac, Portland Carney, and Brian Miller. Officials for tonight's contest, Derek Henry, Logan Tucker, and Scott Sloyer.
There's your starting lineups for both teams, and we're about set to get underway. So glad to have you along tonight. On KHUT Hutchinson as well as KWBW Hutchinson, Kansas. Dragon Dolls are rocking, cheerleaders are rocking, and we're about set to get underway.
The band is rocking over here,
betcha. As Blue Dragons break huddle. Hesston in maroon with white numerals. Blue Dragons, same style of uniforms, but Blue Dragons in white with blue numerals with red trim. And we're about set to get underway. It's the Blue Dragons versus the Hesston Larks. Tips control by the Larks. Get the opening tip. They let up and miss it. O'Cone with the rebound. Blue Dragons got caught napping a little bit. And a missed shot for Hesston, and the Blue Dragons now with their first possession. Feeding low blocks to Othiambo. He'll take two dribbles with the ball, puts a shot up, no good. DJ Mitchell gets the rebound and brings it back out. DJ looks at the goal, hands it off to Brown. O'Cone on the right side. Blue Dragons on the offense against that man-to-man. Left side, here's Brown. They'll extend that defense out on him. Mitchell straight away. Three, got it! Big three ball by DJ Mitchell. He knocks it down from outside. And last week he hit nothing but threes from the corners. He shot it, made nothing from any other distance. Right there, dead away, straight up three.
He has found his stroke.
Ball on the outside. Hutch up 3-0. Just underway. Glad to have you along tonight. Glenn Grunwald, Dan Nacarado. Outer perimeter. Ball skips off and saved by Hesston before it could go out of bounds. With the basket, while he's getting his Nebel. Gives it off underneath. The Magaya three-pointer put up, missing. Rebound cleared. Foul called. Shot clock violation. It'll go over to Hutchinson.
Excellent defense by the Hutchinson Blue Dragons. Just didn't give Hesston any good opportunities to shoot it.
See if Saquon's okay. Might have caught a knee in the thigh, and he comes down a little gingerly. Gets the ball on that left wing. Underneath the Othiambo, basket good. The big Fred gathers in the pass, just turned around and put it up and in. It's 5-0 Othiambo with two.
The size of Hutchinson should absolutely dominate in the paint tonight.
Ball outside again in the hands that go with it to Nebel. Around the outer perimeter, left side this time. Bounce pass to the left side. Sold it away by the Blue Dragons. Coming up with it with Othiambo. Big Fred with the steal. Here comes DJ. He'll pop the three. Rims off on him, no good. So checks in a little too quick, guys. Get into your offense. And here comes Hesston with the basketball. Ball on the outside is Baker. Kicking the ball is going to be called. Be played in by the Larks on that left baseline. 5-0 Hutch on top. Early action. 18:08 to go in this first half of play. Ball comes in quickly. On the near side to us, Flowers. Flowers out top of the key, now to Baker. Three-pointer on its way, no good. Ran down by O'Cone. The Blue Dragons will bring it up. The Wichita High freshman will bring it into the forecourt. Jaden O'Cone out top. Here's DJ. Flies in, shoots it up a shot, won't go. Rebound cleared out of there underneath by Magia. And Magia comes out with a rebound, gets it quickly off the Flowers. So just a little bit of a miss that went off the backboard hard for DJ Mitchell.
Pretty good look, just didn't go in that time.
And Bob pop it outside, that's Baker. Left side, he'll work it. Hesston still with the ball down, low blocks underneath. Magia kicks it back outside, three ball on his way off, shot missing by Magia on the outside. They'll reset it, three balls up and good. This time knocking it down was Baker. Jacob Baker with the big basket. Puts it up and in with 17:06 to go. Cuts the lead to 2. 5-3 Hutchinson. Layup O'Cone. Can't finish. Ball out of bounds. That's touched off of the Blue Dragons.
Blue Dragons missing some easy ones here early.
O'Cone missed a little gimme, and so did DJ Mitchell.
But I guess Hesston missed a layup off the opening tip, too.
That's true.
Both teams are a little bit cold right now.
Inbounding will be Baker for the Hesston Larks. Up the floor comes Langston Flowers. He's out of Dallas, Texas. Holds up. They'll work it around out top now. Reese Nebel with the basketball. Drives inside, kicks it corner right, out of bounds. Bad pass. It ends up being a turnover.
Turnover number 3 committed by Hesston.
So Hutchinson will bring it up. Saquon Singleton into the forecourt. There's DJ Mitchell. Shifts gears, goes down low, goes down, the ball knocked away. He hits the floor hard, but he's going to be okay. No foul called. And in comes Baker very quickly. Will substitute DJ Mitchell.
I don't think he wanted to come out.
He was not wanting to come out of the contest. And
when you love basketball and you love to compete, you'd rather be on the court than
here's
on the
the
bench.
turnover. Here comes Hesston very quickly up the court. Three-pointer on its way. Shot up and good. A three-pointer from outside. This one shot up again by Baker. Baker's red hot. He has a couple trays, and 6-5. Hesston with the early lead. He down low. Tyler Brown inside basket. Good by T. Brown. Brown with his first basket. Comes into the contest averaging 17 a game and leads the Blue Dragons in scoring.
He was player of the week in the Jayhawk Conference last week. Saquon Singleton, player of the week this week.
That's correct. Ball on the outside is Baker. Baker rolls off the ball screen, puts it in the hands now of Flowers. Flowers dribble penetrates, kicks it left. The three-pointer on his way, rattling good. Shot put up and good by Nebel. And it's finally somebody else other than Baker scoring for Hesston. 9-7. Hesston with the early lead of 2 at 9-7. Offensive foul is going to be called. It's going to go on Baker. Check that on Brown. He'll pick up his first one. First
foul of the game.
Because Mitchell back in the contest for the first time tonight. Also, we will see young man has been tearing it up. Majuk Queth from Salt Lake City, Utah.
He really has been a pleasant surprise. His learning curve has been steep.
Up the court, they'll bring it. Yeah, I said Queth, it's Queeth. We finally got that straightened out, straight from the pronunciation part of Oklahoma, because his brother plays for the Sooners.
Oh, really?
On the pronunciation chart, yeah. Darren Dunn was bound determined to figure that one out, because he had Queeth, but Coach called him Quaith. Here's the inside ball stolen away. Blue Dragons come up with it. O'Cone with the steal. Long pass down court. Underneath the Majok. He'll put it up and miss it. Dragons have missed 3 or 4 little gimmies right on the right side of the basket within a foot. 9-7 Hesston. Clark's liking this. There's a steal. O'Cone with a chance to tie. He'll lay it up and score it.
It does not work to throw a bounce pass on the perimeter. It just takes too long for it to arrive at its target. The defense can step in front, and that time O'Cone stole it and drove it all the way to the basket.
Coach Eck watched that ball all the way through the net because of the 3 we missed. Ball out high with the basketball, McGee. McGee out to Flowers. Flowers holds it high to the left wing. A bounce outside. Angle dribble, kicks it right side. Three-pointer up and on its way. No good. Blue Dragons rebound. Saquon Singleton rips the rebound down. Brings it on the floor. Up the court quickly. Kicks it back on the outside. Drove a penetration underneath. And Mitchell ran right into a player. Bad pass and a turnover. Here comes Hesston. Could have been an offensive foul, but it wasn't called. Shot put up. Missing. Rebound cleared. Basket good underneath. Coming up with the basket was McGee, and that's going to force a timeout. It's 11-9. Blue Dragons trail it by 2 with 13:56 to go in his first half of play. We'll be back in a half minute.
HCC Sports on Radio is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members. Mega Manufacturing, Sporting Chiropractic Center, Papa John's Pizza, A&A Builders, Barclay Plumbing Company, Sutton Coffin Transmission Service, Lowen Corporation, Old Office Shares, Dr. Eric Severud with Alliance Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Todd and Cindy Miller of Home Instead Senior Care, Man Wyatt and Rice Injury Lawyers, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, and the Green Vision Group of Hutchinson.
11-9. Hesston with the lead. 13:56 to go in his first half of play. Blue Dragons with the 32nd timeout to talk things over.
One of those games where Hutchinson is a heavy favorite. Hesston playing loose.
Ball on the outside. Baker steps to the free throw line, shoots and hits. 15-foot two-pointer for Baker. Ties it up at 11 apiece. Second time this game has been tied. Up the court. Those Flowers to the corner right. New face in there. Gerber, Brandon Gerber. He's out of Halstead, Kansas. Dribble penetration shot way off the mark. No good. Rebound cleared out there by Queth. Here comes DJ Mitchell on the run. Mitchell all the way down. Kicks it right. Baker a 3-ball. Got it. Tell you what. Hutchinson has some shooters this year.
They do.
Ursery about to check in. He can stroke it as well. Right there, Baker from the deep corner right. You have Mitchell. Got O'Cone that can knock it down from outside. You've got some shooters out there.
It's a team
and not to
where
mention Brown.
different guy steps up to lead them in scoring almost every night.
Connor Berkey outside. He's out of Florida. Gibson City, Illinois, out of Gibson City, Illinois. Magia drives to the basket. Shot up, missing. Rebound, Blue Dragons. Long pass down court. DJ Mitchell runs it down. Lays it up and good. Timeout taken by Hesston. 16-11. Blue Dragons on a run right now. Up by 5 with 12:41 to go in this first half of play. A full 1-minute break coming your way. Dan and I'll be back in a full minute. 16-11. Blue Dragons lead it. We'll be back right after this.
When you're looking for jewelry that's one of a kind, remember Amelia Bedelia's filled with thousands of beads and stones. And with my passion for design, I can create something that's perfect for you. Amelia Bedelia's, 115 and a half South Main Street in downtown Hutchinson. Go Blue Dragons.
This is Kelly, owner of Brick House Boutique. Stay warm and look fabulous at the same time with comfy, trendy, and affordable clothing. You'll also appreciate the personal attention that you'll always get when you shop at Brick House Boutique. Big City Chic in a downtown boutique at 117 South Main in Hutchinson.
The Hutch Medicine Shop and the Hutch Blue Dragons have a lot in common. In addition to our logos both being blue, all 3 pharmacists at the Medicine Shop graduated from HCC. Rick Stone in 1984, Brent Bellman in 2001, and Lacey Stone in 2007. In fact, the Medicine Shop has employed over a dozen HCC students over the past 15 years who are now Kansas pharmacists. The Medicine Shop and the Blue Dragons working together as one team.
Why do missed shots stick in your mind? Because the Blue Dragons, despite the 3 misses you and I have been talking about, still 58.3%. They are 7 out of 12 and shooting pretty doggone good.
They really are. I think it's because of the type shots that they would normally make that did not go in, made us feel like they weren't shooting quite as accurately as they really are.
Mitchell's had 2 misses as well as Ocone had a miss, but the Blue Dragons right now leading at 16-11.
Hutchinson 7 of 12 from the field. Hesston 4 of 13.
Here's Baker on the outside. They'll weave it down the outer perimeter with the basketball. Now Berkey on the left wing. Berkey has it, brings it down the dribble. Bounce pass comes on our near side to Nebel. Nebel falls down, but controls the dribble, comes up with it. Now he tries to get it away, and this ball is handled quickly by Baker. Shot clock at 4. Baker's got a gun. He shoots it short, no good. Rebound cleared out there by the Blue Dragons. Baker. Now Hutchinson's going to bring it up. Here comes Saquon Singleton. Singleton, nice inside. Kicks it down left, thrown away. Tried to go to Queth, and Queth was not quite ready for that bullet coming off the hands of Saquon Singleton.
Turnover number 4 committed by the Blue Dragons.
12:03 to go in this first half of play. Hutch up 16-11.
Blue Dragon defense has been suffocating. Several times Hesston had to fire up a shot late in the shot clock.
There you go. Berkey turns it over on the far side. Ball slipped out of his hands and it came down right on the sideline. Ends up being a Lark turnover. So Hutch with the basketball.
Kind of mistake you make when your opponent is really pressuring you.
Blue Dragons trying to get by this one. Feed down low. Saquon Singleton basket. Good by Saquon Singleton. His first 2 points. And the Blue Dragons lead is 18-11. Singleton now with a couple points to go along with 3 assists and 2 rebounds. We'll keep an eye on that. The Dragons defensively set it up. Right corner was Baker. Back out front now to Gerber. Back to Baker. Baker dribble penetrates to the top of the key. Singleton swipes at it, doesn't get it. Baker takes it down low. Ball in now the hands of a Blue Dragon on the baseline. Knocked out of bounds with 2 on the shot clock.
Another possession where that Hutchinson defense has forced Hesston to eat a lot of the shot clock without getting a good look. See if they try to just shoot it immediately off the catch on this inline inbounds play.
Baker really breathing hard. I think he indicated to Dustin Gallion that he maybe needs a break, but they brought some other ones in. Here comes into Baker. A quick shot on its way up and no good. Rebound, no offensive variety by Hesston to keep it alive. Feed down low, turnaround jumper, not there on the missed shot put up by McCullough. The rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons as Queth got the rebound. Up comes Baker with the basketball. Top side on to Mitchell. Looks to Steve Eck for instructions. Left side over to Ursery, who's in the ball game now for the Blue Dragons. Ursery out of Peoria, Arizona. There's a turnover. Blue Dragons turn the ball over, and Baker has it in the backcourt for Hesston. Pass comes up to Gerber. Back over to the left side. Baker, long 3, rims off, no good. Ursery runs down the loose ball in the corner, Brings it up on the dribble. Weaves in between two players and brings it across the half court. Baker pops for 17. It won't go. Rebound cleared underneath by Makia. Makia got the rebound, kicks it out, and here comes with the basketball up the floor Langston Flowers. Slowing things down a little bit, Dan. Don't think Hesston wants to get into a run game with Hutchinson. Drive down low, shot up, not there. Rebound cleared away by DJ Mitchell. Mitchell on the run. Mitchell with 5 points tonight for the Blue Dragons. Drives it down, scores it easily. Might have caught a knee in the thigh. He looks to be okay. Nice job of working around the pressure on the defense, and DJ has 7.
Next whistle will be the media timeout.
20-11, Blue Dragons. Ball on the outside is Baker. Out top again now to Gerber. Gerber left side, knocked away by the Blue Dragons. Over the far side, Dragon faithful over there, picked it up. And there's your media timeout you talked about. Dan, a minute coming your way. 9:36 to go in this first half of play. Blue Dragons with a 9-point lead at 20-11. Hutchinson also on an 11-0 run. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Getting the most back from your tax return starts with getting the most expertise. H&R Block has more enrolled agents than any other tax preparation company, and we guarantee the accuracy of every return prepared by our tax professionals. We find every credit and deduction to lower your tax bill. Put our expertise to work on your return, and don't just get your taxes done, get your taxes won in Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
Come gobble up the savings at Pools Plus this November. All in-stock grills are $100 off. Save 25% on CR Plastics outdoor furniture. What a perfect time to warm up for the holidays with up to $2,000 savings on all in-stock spas and $5,000 savings on all in-stock swim spas. Pools Plus is feeling thankful all November long. Don't be a turkey. Shop local. Shop Pools Plus this holiday season. 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
Call us at Pools Plus.
Well, the Blue Dragons' shooting percentage has increased at the media timeout to 60% on 9 out of 15, while Heston's went from 30% down to 22.2, 4 out of 18. So, and that transcribes into a 9-point lead of 20-11.
The game's been moving right along at a pretty fast clip. No free throws were attempted by either team in that first 10 minutes.
Also turnovers, Heston with only 4. While the Blue Dragons have 5. Baker with the ball out front now, holds it low. Ball goes out high now, quickly shot up and on its way. A three-pointer up and good by Magia. Magia knocks it down and makes it 20-14. So there was an 11-0 run by Hutchinson. Three-pointer up and rattles out, no good on the miss by Brown. And Coach Eck still saying, 2 quick guys, slow it down a little bit, wait your turn. Wait, take some time off. Here's the ball on the outside by Gerber. Heston with the basketball, down by 6. Left wing, McGee, gun and miss this time. Ursery with the big rebound. Goes high to bring down to Karam. Out the court comes the Blue Dragons. Ball knocked out of bounds. Baker put the shot up, but it was knocked out of bounds. Nice job by McCullough to get over there for Heston.
If you attempt a three-point shot that gets blocked, you probably weren't open enough to attempt it.
Ball comes in quickly. Here's Saquon Singleton. Singleton again with a double-double the other night and a triple-double a week ago Saturday. Pass over to the right side to step it back. Saquon outside of Baker. Three-pointer good. Just like that, Josh Baker out of Tempe, Arizona knocks down the 3.
Give the assist to Saquon.
Ball given up to Gerber now, right in front of us. The slide switch. Blue Dragons defensively. Here out top now, here's Flowers. Left side, jumper up and onside. Air ball way off the mark. Here's Saquon Singleton. Behind the back dribble. Finally comes up with it, gives it off to Baker. Now Singleton will bring it up. To Baker. A running 3, and that's up and good. And Baker knocks it down in a quick timeout taken by Heston. 26-14, Blue Dragons on a roll. 8 minutes to go in the first half of play. Dan and I'll be back in a half minute.
HCC Sports on Radio is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members. Mega Manufacturing, Fording Chiropractic Center, Papa John's Pizza, A&A Builders, Barclay Plumbing Company, Sutton Coffin Transmission Service, Lowen Corporation, Old Office Shares, Dr. Eric Severud with Alliance Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Todd and Cindy Miller of Homestead Senior Care, Man Wyatt and Rice Injury Lawyers, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, and the Green Vision Group of Hutchinson.
26-14, Hutchinson continues to rumble here and lead it now by a 12-point margin with 8 minutes to go in this first half of play, and Baker's got high. Back-to-back trays by him, and Josh Baker with 11 points now to lead the Blue Dragons in scoring.
Baker really looks comfortable with his shooting stroke right now.
Ursery will check in next dead ball whistle.
And one of your favorite players, bright future,
you
Matt
might have
Mayers.
heard me talk about him.
I did.
I like Matt.
Glenn, I always listen when you talk.
I'll tell you what, if he gets over 5 minutes a game, he produces pretty good. Also in the ball game for the Blue Dragons, Clarence King out of Lawrence, Kansas. Freshman, both talented freshmen. Big Matt is out of Hastings on the Hudson, New York.
Like the way the Blue Dragons...
Sounds like a restaurant, you know?
It does.
There's a drive inside the paint. Have to move by the Hesston young man, McGee, but the rebound also miss for the Blue Dragons.
Blue Dragons' defensive stances are just textbook.
Here's King, right side, outside Singleton, floater, rims off, no good. Battles for the board, though, and comes up with it. Resets at 20-second timeout. Feed the 20-second shot clock, I should be. Big Fred with an unaggressive move and takes it up and in. Fred Othiambo with the basket. He has 4.
Fred is just towering above everyone else on the court.
And for the Blue Dragons, Singleton, another assist as well. Ball on the outside, that's Flowers. Baker had it for a second, back to McGee. Outside jumper on his way up and good. I tell you what, kick and shoot, that's Jacob Baker. Got 2 Bakers on the floor right now, 1 for each team. Both can shoot the basketball.
Between the 2 of them, they've made 6 3-pointers in the first 13 minutes of this game.
King on the outside to Singleton. Said our Josh Baker actually is not in there right now, but King scores it inside. Nice drive by Clarence King on that baseline right. Blue Dragons lead is 13 at 30-17 with 6:20 to go in a half.
7 different Hutchinson players have already scored, only 3 Hesston players.
Baker underneath, basket good. So Jacob Baker from Wichita scores it for the Larks. He's having a good half with 11. Singleton holds up, passes it off to the Blue Dragons. Brown back outside, Fred Othiambo. Flash pass down low and just about coming up with a good idea of Matt Mayers, but then turn it over. A little too hard a pass from Fred Othiambo.
Coach Hesston Galleon really encouraging those Hesston Larks.
Backdoor play, they go underneath. The stepping out of bounds was Baker. Jacob Baker steps out of bounds on the baseline.
Turnover number 5 committed by Hesston.
Saquon already with 7 assists, so he's cooking pretty good already in this game, but only 2 points. And again, that shows you a little bit of his character for this year. Here's Ursery with the 3. Rims off, no good. Long rebound's going to be cleared out there by Hesston, and up the court quickly comes Nebel. Reese Nebel gives it off to, and keeps it alive, that is, and it's stolen away by Singleton. Bad pass by the Hesston Larks. The pass underneath the Ursery. Can't finish, but Singleton's there to get the rebound and the putback.
He made the pass, and then he followed his teammate just in case the shot didn't go in, and he got rewarded with an offensive putback.
32-19 Hutch. Saquon Singleton with 4 points now. Shot up, missing. Rebound comes back outside. Out top of the key, they'll work it. 3-pointer put up and good. Shot from outside, up and good by Nebel. Nebel with about a Hesston knocks that one down.
Hometown young man.
Singleton will bring it up with 4.5 to go. 3-pointer from the right side. Ursery got it.
And that's another assist for Saquon.
That's a soft shot right there because it wasn't true. Hit the rim and bounced around and went down and through. 35-22. First 3 of the night for that young man.
Ursery becomes the 8th Blue Dragon to score.
Ball on the outside. Baker head face, comes back, rolls to the right. Ball knocked away out of bounds. Last touch by Blue Dragon. Blue Dragon thinks that they reverse that. Yep, they did. It's going to be on Hesston's ball, though.
Just 4 remains on the shot clock.
Inbounding will be Hesston.
Time and time again tonight, you look up at that shot clock, and Hesston is getting down to just a few seconds.
Got to get it in. Here comes the inbounds. They get it in quickly. Dribble penetrates, gets the shot off, no good. Rebound for the Blue Dragons by Saquon Singleton. He gets another board. So he's got 7 assists already to drive down and scores. 6 points for Saquon Singleton. I tell you what, he might do it again tonight.
He's a complete player.
He's flirting with it already.
Complete player and a good young man.
37-22, Blue Dragons. Tell you what, Coach Knack, you making that statement. It's a strong statement for the young man. Ball on the outside. Of course, you've had him in a couple classes and get to know him a little bit. Dribble penetration. Follow-away jumper by Flowers. Off his mark. Battle for the board. Ursery comes up with it.
Best thing about teaching is you get to know a lot of people.
Ursery over to Singleton, over the right side. Well, you see him in a different setting, and that's good. Clarence King on the outside. Out top now to Saquon Singleton. Squares up, 17-footer swish.
Made it look easy.
Nothing but net for Saquon. He has 8 points already to go along with a slew of assists as well as rebounds.
The reason Hutchinson isn't scoring more points is because Hesston is eating so much of the shot clock every trip.
2:50 to go in a half. Blue Dragons will have some substitutes coming in just a second. Loose basketball. Ran down finally by Marcus Hill. Hill over to Flowers. Flowers drives the left side of the lane, puts it up, foul called. It's going to be against the Blue Dragons. Tyler Brown will pick up his second.
There have only been 2 fouls called the entire first half.
And Brownie's got both of them.
That's right. These are the first free throws of the game.
And he's pretty adamant about the fact that he didn't do anything wrong on that one, but nonetheless, the foul called on him. Free throws up and missing by Flowers. Here comes Baker back in the Blue Dragon lineup. Also checking in will be Queth.
The more basketball we watch, Glenn, the more it becomes apparent if you drive it hard to the basket, you usually get rewarded.
At the line will be Flowers to shoot a second one. 39-22, Blue Dragons on top. Make it 39-23 as the free throw was successful. 2.5 to go in this first half of play. Glad to have you along on the Blue Dragons Sports Network on the YouTube channel for the Blue Dragons, as well as Country 102.9, KHUT in Hutchinson, and KWVW in Hutchinson as well. Pass outside. Ursery, 14 on the shot clock, plenty of time. They drop it down low underneath the Queth. They'll isolate on the Hesston player inside, shot up and missing. McGee played that just about right, and Queth could not get it to go. Rare miss for Queth inside that zone area.
It was a jump hook.
Feed down low, shot not there. O'Cone with the rebound, rips it down. Outlet comes to Baker. Here comes Josh Baker quickly up the floor. 3-pointer by Ursery, off short, no good. Big rebound by Baker underneath. Bounce pass. What a pass. And it goes to Queth. The foul is called. He'll shoot free throws. But what a bounce pass off the missed shot.
It was very
by
nifty.
Baker.
No look bounce pass. Now, here is one thing I would like to see changed about statistics in basketball. I think if he makes one of these free throws, that should count as an assist for his teammate.
Good point. Because it sent him to the line to be uncontested and shoot free throws. Free throw toss missing. And he'll get a second one, though, because he was in the act of shooting with a minute and 48 to go. But yet to score tonight. Has a chance here at the free throw line.
Puts this in, he'll be the 9th Hutchinson player to score in this first half.
Free throw toss, up and good, and that he did. 1 point for Queth. 40-23, Blue Dragons with a 17-point edge now with a minute and 44 to go in the first half of play. Ball on the outside.
Yep, he got away with the travel.
Travels down, kicks it left. Three-pointer on its way, no good. McGee with another rebound. Shot up and no good. Ball comes out into the hands of a Hesston player, however. Neville will reset the offense. Left side, three on its way by Neville, no good. Rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Hutch will bring it up with 1:12 to go. Here's Baker. Left side quickly, Ursary. Kicking of the basketball is called. So the ball will be awarded to the Blue Dragons. They'll inbound at left side baseline. 5:03 to go in the first half. Kansas on top of the Buccaneers out of East Tennessee, 35-20. And Southern Miss and Iowa State locked up 18 apiece. Drive to the right side by Baker, back outside. Ursary bounces inside, has it stripped away. Here comes Hesston all the way down. Nice bounce pass to Baker, lays it up and scores it. Nice job by Nebo on the assist to Baker.
13 points for Baker.
40-30-25. Hutchinson lead is cut to 15. Inside, travel call against the Blue Dragons. Also, Arkansas Pine Bluff is on top of K-State with 5:24 to go, 18-16 in the first half of play. Up the court comes Hesston. 30 seconds to go before the half. Shot clock showing 20. Ball on the outside. Ball stolen away by King. Here comes King. It's showtime for the Blue Dragons. Lays it up and scores it. What a nice job. Looks like he's going to try to slam it. Just laid it up off the glass. He has 4.
Like the way he taps that pass away with the hand that was closest to the ball. Then he went to retrieve it. Drove it all the way to the basket.
Classic basketball right there to drive. Shot doesn't go. Rebound cleared out there by Baker. 2 seconds. Got to shoot it. King puts it up on his way. It's no good. Short. It would have been good if he got it in. And the Blue Dragons take to the dressing room a 17-point lead at 42-25. Dan and all add up all the numbers. You get 7 Medicine Shop in-game capsule coming your way in just a little bit. Blue Dragons lead it by the score of 42-25. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Just as the Hutchinson Blue Dragons athletics are a tradition, so is the Anchor Inn in downtown Hutchinson. Whether you plan lunch or dinner or even take out for home, the Anchor Inn is a great family restaurant that you are sure to enjoy. Order off their great menu or take advantage of the Anchor Inn's awesome buffet. You'll make a great choice either way. The Anchor Inn is also a great spot to meet up with old friends and acquaintances because everyone goes to the Anchor. That's the Anchor Inn at 128 South Main in Hutchinson, proud supporters of Hutchinson Blue Dragon Athletics.
Listen up, peeps. We've got the best wireless deal on the best wireless network. Bring your tired old phone to Next Tech Wireless and swap it out for a free iPhone 11 or Galaxy S10e. Really? Oh yeah, bring your number with you and get a Ring video doorbell too. Also free. And it's still 4 lines, $120, all unlimited data. Doesn't get better than that. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details.
If you could own a vacuum that would last decades for under $200, would that pique your interest? The bag lady Donna Pitzer has bought out the inventory of another Panasonic dealer and is passing the savings on to you. Panasonic vacuums are the standard for many, and right now, get a top-of-the-line Panasonic Performance vacuum for only $199.95. These vacuums normally sell for $400, but right now, you can own one for only $199.95 with free delivery. These prices won't last, and neither will these vacuums. Call the bag lady Donna Pitzer at 663-4322.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Sports Arena. Glenn Grunwald along with Dan Nacarado. It's time for the Medicine Shop in-game capsule. Brought to you by the Medicine Shop in Hudson. Dan, have you gotten your flu shot for the season yet?
Can I plead the Fifth Amendment on that question?
You can't plead the Fifth Amendment, but boy, but the next time I talk to you on the 27th, you better have had it, okay? It's time to get your flu shot. Stop at a Medicine Shop. Lacey has the softest touch along with Grant as well. They do a great job. Now, if you're 65 and older, ask for the stronger variety, and that'll get you through the winter. You might still get the flu, folks, but you won't have it as bad, and that is supposed to be a really bad, did you hear me say it's supposed to be a really bad flu season, so stop in and get that flu shot, as well as the pneumonia shot if you're up in your years as well. Don't forget about the zoster, vaccination that they have called Shingrix, which is for shingles. And they got all the vaccinations as well as CBD oil, good over-the-counter products, not to mention the pharmaceutical service that you get. You wonder what your Medicare Part D is what would be the best plan to have? They can stick it in a computer and they send it off and can figure it out real quick what would be the best plan in Kansas and where you live, what medications you are on for you, so you can save some money. As much as $300 or $400 a year is what you could save. So stop in the medicine shop, get some fine service from them. Let's take a look at the numbers real quick. Blue Dragons 58.1% compared to 26.5%. There it is right there is the difference in the ball game. Blue Dragons also 5 out of 10 from outside the arc. Give credit to Hesston. They're 6 out of 18, shooting 33% from outside the arc, but they're getting out rebounded badly, 23-14. Dan, what do the individual numbers look like?
For Hutchinson, 9 different players scored. Saquon Singleton scored 8, DJ Mitchell 7. Clarence King came off the bench to score 4. Jaden O'Cone 2, Tyler Brown 2, Josh Ursery 3. Majak Queth 1 point, Fred Othiambo 4. And Josh Baker led the Blue Dragons with 11 points. And we're keeping a close eye on Saquon Singleton. Yep. He has 8 points, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds tonight. So we're monitoring. We're on that triple-double watch.
Yeah, he's on track, especially if he picks up a few more rebounds. Now, he played 16 minutes in the first half and led the Blue Dragons in that category. When you look at Hesston College, they were led by Jacob Baker. So the Baker boys are doing a pretty good job for both teams today.
Jacob Baker out of Wichita scored 13 points for Hesston. Reese Niebel, the hometown young man out of Hesston, Kansas, scored 6. Derek McGee scored 5, and 1 free throw for Langston Flowers, who averages 19 points a game. Hesston really wants to get Flowers on track in that second half.
Blue Dragon, biggest lead that they've had right now is 17, and that's what they had that first game at the 3:06 mark. Hesston led by 2 at one time, and that was 9-7 and 11-9 early on their early goings. Again, you also look at points in the paint. Hutchinson with 22 compared to Hesston 6. Second chance points, Hutchinson 11, Hesston 8. And Hutch barely on turnovers, points off turnovers, leading 8-7 in that category. 19 bench points for Hutchinson. That's the difference here. More depth on the bench for the Blue Dragons.
Everyone is contributing for Hutchinson.
That is your Medicine Shop in-game capsule, brought to you by the Little White Castle at 14th and Main, the Medicine Shop. For all your pharmaceutical needs, stop in and stop by the Medicine Shop. You'll be glad that you did. Now listen, folks, they can deliver as well as they also can transfer your medication for you. If you just don't want to go to all that trouble, say, hey, I do want to bring my prescriptions here. Rick and the gang would do all the work for you. They'll call the pharmacist or your doctor, get them all transferred just as neat as can be. Give them a try. The Medicine Shop, 14th and Main in Hudson. Dan and I'm going to take a 2-minute timeout, come back and talk a little bit more about this ball game, talking about the ladies that'll be on the road come Thursday and Saturday up in Council Bluffs, Iowa. We'll talk more about that and more when we return. Hutchinson top 42-25 at halftime. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Hi, Brian Boa, Midwest Toyota, and I'm tired of only having one Black Friday. So it's Black Friday every day at Midwest Toyota. And with the all-new Toyota Avalon for only $37,829 with a list price of $45,175, that's a Black Friday sale. Or how about a new Camry for only $20,070? Or how about over $5,000 off MSRP on a new Highlander? Hurry out for Black Friday every day at Midwest Toyota at 1100 East 30th or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
In need of a business loan? With the First, you are promised personal service and commercial lending. Whether your business is just getting started or you're ready to expand, The First has solutions to help make your business successful. We're first for you. Find out how our loan experts can help. Visit fnbhutch.bank to get started or stop into a location nearest you. First National Bank of Hutchinson, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
HCC Sports on Radio is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Mega Manufacturing, Sporting Chiropractic Center, Papa John's Pizza, A&A Builders, Barclay Plumbing Company, Sutton Coppin Transmission Service, Lowen Corporation, Old Office Shares, Dr. Eric Severud with Alliance Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Todd and Cindy Miller of Homestead Senior Care, Man Wyatt and Rice Injury Lawyers, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, and the Green Vision Group of Hutchinson.
Welcome back to the Sports Arena. We're at halftime, 42-25, Blue Dragons on top. Gave you a couple of those Big 12 scores. We'll try to also look and check on a couple other conferences as well as action, specifically talking about, of course, Wichita State, see what they're doing tonight, as well as see how they're doing, and they are leading Gardner-Webb by a score of 39-24. So they're off to a good start as well. Rice on top of Houston, 34-26. And when we look at the Big 12 scores again, K-State's still in the tight one. 46 seconds to go in the half, on top 25-24 over Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Well, they got a tough one going.
They do, and Iowa State on top of Southern Miss, 31-20, nearing halftime. A minute 9 and 2 seconds to go in the half, KU 41. East Tennessee State University 27. Good friend of mine, Steve Forbes, the head coach, East Tennessee State University. Yeah, I knew he was going to contact me, or I was going to contact him and let him know I wasn't going to be there, but he texted me earlier in the week and wanted to see if I was going to be in Lawrence. And I sadly had to say, I got a ball game. Didn't want to tell him that Coach Eck moved it from Monday to Tuesday.
There truly is no place you would rather be in the sports arena.
I wanted to be in the sports arena, and I did want to be in the sports arena.
And you know one of the players on East Tennessee State's women's team.
Yeah, well, we all do from here. Again, Ty Kimbrough is playing quite well for the Lady Bucks as she graduated last year. Tawana Kimbrough at East Tennessee State University playing quite well, and as are others. By the way, Tiana Manga Kakia out of Syracuse, and I know I butchered her last name because I've heard it several times and I never say it the same way twice.
We just go
with
Tiana.
We know that Tiana was diagnosed with cancer, with breast cancer last year. She has overcame it. She had surgery. She is cancer-free, and she's on the road to recovery now.
See, Tiana's another one of those people that when she comes into the room, everybody smiles. She's just one of those people that spreads positive energy. So I'm glad she's on the road to recovery.
And it was quite a story about her and how she battled it and how the whole league came behind her, not just her teammates or Syracuse. Dan, the whole league came from behind and sent messages, a video of thoughts and prayers. And she's a strong young lady. She went through all the chemo and everything. And like I said, also surgery. And has came out of it okay. She's a little hairless. She looks like a little chihuahua. Other than that, she's doing quite well. I'm going to try to get a hold of her before too long on the Reno County Coaches Corner because she loves Hutchinson. Spent 2 years here plus summers, and but never played a lick here because of NJCAA basically said she played for pay. Now, the NCAA didn't care.
Right. It was
which
a
is absolutely crazy. And I think if she would have played, there would have been a couple of big trophies in the trophy case for Blue Dragons.
I totally agree. She is certainly among the best 2 or 3 point guards in the entire country at the NCAA Division I level.
Another alumni that's doing quite well is Shakur Houston. Watched him on TV the other night for Oregon. Now, people might say, I thought he went to UNLV. Well, yes, he did, but he was hurt. He was injured last year, tore up his knee, got a medical red shirt, but he also graduated, and he used that graduation porthole to be able to transfer over and was able to transfer very quickly to Oregon, and he's playing quite well at Oregon as well. Good to see Shakur in the green and gold.
I don't think I've ever seen a player give any more than Shakur gave while he was here. He was one of those guys that he would just physically do whatever needed to be done to help his team win a championship.
Well, it's good to see him back because he had major knee surgery, and it takes a lot to come back from that. He's done a good job, so we'll track him a little bit as well as some other players as well. We're going to take another 2-minute timeout, get set for second half of action. Blue Dragons on top 42-25. We'll be back with more from the Sports Arena in 2 minutes.
When you're looking for jewelry that's one of a kind, remember Amelia Bedelia's filled with thousands of beads and stones. And with my passion for design, I can create something that's perfect for you. Amelia Bedelia's, 115 and a half South Main Street in downtown Hutchinson. Go Blue Dragons!
This is Kelly, owner of Brick House Boutique. Stay warm and look fabulous at the same time with comfy, trendy, and affordable clothing. You'll also appreciate the personal attention that you'll always get when you shop at Brick House Boutique. Big City Chic in a downtown boutique at 117 South Main in Hutchinson.
Welcome to the Hutchinson Medicine Shop. With the emergence of big business, not only in pharmacy, but all industries, the Medicine Shop is proud to be a thriving local business in Hutchinson. We're so thankful to our customers in Hutchinson, Reno County, and Central Kansas for your support. In turn, we're proud to be a major sponsor of the Hutch High Salthawks, as well as other area high schools, the Blue Dragons, Chiefs, Royals, Jayhawks, and Wildcats. You support us, and the Hutchinson Medicine Shop supports local sports.
Getting the most back from your tax return starts with getting the most expertise. H&R Block has more enrolled agents than any other tax preparation company, and we guarantee the accuracy of every return prepared by our tax professionals. We find every credit and deduction to lower your tax bill. Put our expertise to work on your return, and don't just get your taxes done, get your taxes won in Hutchinson, Lyons, and Ellsworth.
Come gobble up the savings at Pools Plus this November. All in-stock grills are $100 off. Save 25% on CR Plastics outdoor furniture. What a perfect time to warm up for the holidays with up to $2,000 savings on all in-stock spas and $5,000 savings on all in-stock swim spas. Pools Plus is feeling thankful all November long. Don't be a turkey. Shop local. Shop Pools Plus this holiday season. 21 East 1st in downtown Hutchinson.
Call us at Pools Plus.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Sports Arena. Glenn Grunwald along with Coach Knack, Dan Nacarado. 42-25 as we start the second half of play. And it looks to me like see if the Blue Dragons are going to have the ball or not. I believe they are.
They are.
The first possession of the second half of play.
Glenn, I have to make a confession. Last night, I always like listening to Dragon Talk, but in my old age, I got the time wrong last night.
You got the time wrong, or did you go to bed early?
Well, a little bit of both.
A little bit of both? Yeah, it is 6 to 6:30 on Monday night, so Steve Eck, and then 6:30 to 7 with Coach Onges. Here's the three-pointer by Ocone to start the second half. It won't go over the back call on Fred Othiambo, and it will be, the foul's going to be called. Oh, wait a minute. It's going to be on the Larks.
I guess he was moving him out of there,
and it was
displacing him.
Going to be called on McGee. He will pick up the personal. And that will be his second. So McGee picks up the personal, shot up and in. Saquon Singleton with the basket.
10 points.
So 2/3 of it is just about done, as he's got double digits with, well, at least 1/3 he's done, double digits with the points. At 10, we're talking about the triple-double or even the double-double. Ball on the outer perimeter with the basketball. This time it's Jacob Baker. Ball just about turned over, but saved by McGee. Now gets the pass back out, now to Flowers. Flowers dribble penetrates. 4 on the shot clock, drives in, leans one on its way off its mark, no good. Rebound Ocone. And
shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation.
Again.
Ball.
Time and time again, that Blue Dragon defense forces the Hesston Larks into using the entire shot clock.
Ocone thought he had done something wrong when the whistle blew. Ocone top of the key, left side now to Baker. That's Josh Baker for the Blue Dragons. He has the basketball, drives in, rips one up, no good. Battle for the board, knocked away. It'll be Hesston basketball. So the Larks will inbound. Ocone with a good look, just a little short of being able to go in.
Love the energy that Ocone plays with.
Young man out of Wichita, Kansas. Wichita Heights was his high school. Brother plays more football than he does basketball. Saw his little brother the other day down at Great Bend. Ball top side right. Larks working around the outside, dribble penetration. Ball on the outside. Baker takes it all the way through and steps on the baseline.
Turnover number 8 committed by Hesston.
Just underway, second half of play, 18:38 to go. And half number 2, Hutch up 44-25. Baker, right side to Ocone. O'Cone on the outside. Saquon inside to Big Fred. They'll kick it right side. Baker, three-pointer on his way. Rims off, no good. Battle for the board, taken away this time by Marcus Hill, who's in there out for the Hesston Larks. Loose ball on the floor. Blue Dragons dive for it, knock it out of bounds, and just about take McGee's feet out from underneath him. He did a good job of avoiding the contact.
Blue Dragon defense has been outstanding all night, and they're doing it without fouling.
Really, it has been. Nebo with the ball out front. Now they go to Flowers. Flowers right side with the basketball over to Baker. Back out top again. 13 on the shot clock. Ball on the outside. There's Flowers. He'll drive it. Kicks it right. All the way over to Nebo. Fifth dribble penetrates. Shoots. 17-footer off the back iron. No good. Rebound's going to clear it off, though, an offensive rebound. And a travel call out front. It's going to go against McGee. They got that new rule where they got the fresh 20 and thought they were going to milk that again, Dan. But he elected to take the drive and moved his feet a little bit too quick.
I felt like he maybe has gotten away with a couple of travels in the first half.
Ball on the outside. Saquon Singleton loses the ball. That's a rarity. Here comes Flowers down. Ball rejected. Foul called. And they'll call Singleton on the foul. That's a situation where they'll check that. It's going to be on Baker. And Baker, Singleton saying, hey, that's my fault. At the line in the act of shooting will be Flowers. Flowers will be shooting free throws.
Flowers averages 19 points a game, just 1 point tonight so far.
Free throw toss is up and good by Flowers.
He's a left-hander.
They'll shoot the second one. We're at halftime, and K-State's tied up with Arkansas Pine Bluff 27-27 all. KU on top 43-31 over the Buccaneers of East Tennessee State University. Free throws up and good. 44-27. Blue Dragon lead is cut a little bit. There's Flowers now with 3 points. Ball outside O'Cone. Right side Saquon Singleton. Nice inside. Gives it off to O'Cone. Shot doesn't go. Foul called, however. Will be a shooting variety. Foul's going to go against Reese Nebel. Nebel picks up the personal. Blue Dragon ladies on the road Thursday and Saturday up at Council Bluffs, Iowa. You can watch it on the Blue Dragon Sports Network. They're in action at 5 o'clock on both days.
You made a trip there during football season.
Sure did. About a 4-hour drive. A little bit more from here. Free throws up and good by the Blue Dragons of Cone. Actually closer to 5 or 5.5.
How many miles did you log?
3,776 miles in football season road trips. Free throws up and good by O'Cone. Made them both. Blue Dragon lead is at 19 at 46-27. Yeah, it was a crazy football season. There's no doubt about it. Double up back-to-back.
1 game to go, but that one we won't have to travel very far.
Salt City Bowl coming up on the 7th of December. Tickets available now. 665-3531 at the athletic department for the Blue Dragons. Ball on the outside. Right side, Flowers still with the ball. Gets rid of it. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it back. Shoots the three. Off its mark. No good. Rebound. Fought for underneath. Big Fred comes up with the rebound. Gives it off to Singleton. And the Blue Dragons on the run. Singleton to right side. Baker. Over to Brown. Brown nice in. Little floater off the window. No good. Big Fred with the rebound. And he'll be hacked and fouled. I think they're going to whistle on the foul. Marcus Hill. Well, we'll see the official. Nope, it's going to be on Neville. Neville picks up the personal. It'll be his second. Fred Othiambo to the line to shoot free throws. Fred takes his time, bends over. 3 bounces the ball. Free throws up and good by Fred Othiambo. Something he's improved from last year.
His shot looks very smooth now. You can tell he's worked at it.
20-point lead of 47-27 now for Hutchinson. Hutch trying to go to 8-0 the year, ranked 4th in the nation, right behind Indian Hills, which is the number 3 team. Free throws up and good. Fred got them both. 48-27. Hutchinson up by 21. 16:40 to go. Again, we're in the second half of play. A lone game tonight. Girls not in action. Again, they'll be in action this weekend. Drive down, shot not there, foul called underneath. Might have got it on O'Cone.
That is correct.
So O'Cone picks up his first, team second. At the line will be McGee. Derek McGee out of Plano, Texas, just north of Big D, Dallas, Texas. Free throw toss, up and good. Let's shoot another one. Of course, you kind of got Frisco, Texas up there in the same area, along with Plano. Free throws up and good by McGee. So he got them both. Larks have 29 on the board now. Blue Dragons 48. Right side, Saquon Singleton. Looks deep to the corner to Ocone. Ocone guarded by McGee. Flash pass inside. Nice move by Big Josh. Put back up and good by Fred. Josh Baker on the miss. And a tip up and in by Fred Othiambo, and Othiambo has 6 now. 16:06 to go, second half of play. Ball on the outside is Jacob Baker. Ball knocked away. Blue Dragons come up with it. Outlet comes all the way to Josh Baker. He'll lay it up and score it. Timeout's going to be taken by the Hesston Larks. 15:54 remaining to go in the second half of play. Blue Dragons 52, Larks 29. We'll be back in 1 minute right after this.
HCC Sports on Radio is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members. Mega Manufacturing, Sporting Chiropractic Center, Papa John's Pizza, A&A Builders, Barclay Plumbing Company, Sutton Coffin Transmission Service, Lowen Corporation, Old Office Shares, Dr. Eric Severud with Alliance Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Todd and Cindy Miller of Homestead Senior Care, Man Wyatt and Rice Injury Lawyers, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, and the Green Vision Group of Hutchinson.
This is Carter Fowle, president of Hutchinson Community College. I invite you to join us this winter as the proud tradition of Blue Dragon men's and women's basketball continues at the historic Hutchinson Sports Arena. Both teams are favorites in the tough Jayhawk Conference, so you won't want to miss any of the action. Find the schedule at BlueDragonSports.com, like us on Facebook, and follow Blue Dragon Sports on Twitter. As always, go Blue Dragons.
Blue Dragons up 52-29. Glenn Grunwald, Dan Nacarado here at the Sports Arena in Hutchinson, the arena.
That's well put. It's a great venue, something that Hutchinson and this whole part of the state should be very proud of.
Going to be busy this coming Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with the NJCAA Division I volleyball that gets underway at 9 o'clock on Thursday morning. 2 courts going on the first 2 days. 12 matches on Thursday, 10 on Friday, and then you go to the championship bout round on Saturday, starting at 10 o'clock on Saturday. Don't miss it. Drive inside, ball kicked to the corner left by the Larks. Flowers comes out with it, falls down, and a foul's going to be called. Foul's going to be called on Brown. And Brown's had a tough night. Picks up his third, and he's about the only one in any kind of foul trouble with the Blue Dragons.
But I'll tell you what, he has been guarding most of the night Langston Flowers, who averages 19 points a game. Brown has held Flowers to 3 points tonight.
Inbound, it comes quickly into Baker. Baker rolls to the right side, hands it off to Flowers. Flowers back out near the top of the circle. Now goes left side to Gerber. Gerber lobs the pass in, high to McCullough. McCullough for Hesston. Ball knocked away, out of bounds over the far side, retained by Hesston with only 2 on the shot clock. How many times have we said that tonight, Dan?
It's been a repeated occurrence.
15-16 to go in the ball game. Here comes the inbound from Gerber. Gets it in, deep corner right. They got the shot off, and loose basketball. They decided it was a shot violation. Coach Galleon says nope, it hit the rim. It hit the flange up there.
Yeah, it definitely
grazed. It did graze it. And Scott Sawyer is going to stick with his call. He looked at it. He had a good look at it, but I saw the direction change.
It changed directions.
But I'm not sure if it wasn't before the shot clock went off.
Well, that's true. He did take a while to pull the trigger.
Drive on the left side. Three-pointer by Brown. Off, no good. Tipped up by Othiambo, no good. Rebound's going to be cleared underneath by the Larks. McGee will bring it down on the dribble all the way out. Gives it off to Flowers. 52-29, Blue Dragons. Drives in, shoots up a shot. Flowers, no good. Rebound cleared out by Singleton. Saquon Singleton on the drive. Goes to the right side, holds up. Kicks it left side. There's Josh Baker. Pulls back a little bit. Blue Dragons will reset the offense with 20 on the shot clock. Here comes Baker. Flash pass down low underneath. Up to shot put up by Quest. Not there, but the Baker tip is there. And Josh Baker with 15.
I always enjoy watching a player who can make the three-point shot and is willing to go to the offensive glass.
Nice job of trying to get the assist, but when Othiambo didn't finish, or when Quest didn't finish, excuse me, ball knocked away. Blue Dragons steal it away. Here comes the Blue Dragons. Deflection underneath. They go to Baker. Layup good. And Galleon is hot as he can be right now. He is really chewing on one of the officials. He's getting his money's worth, although the timeout was taken. We'll get a break in as well. Full 1 minute break coming your way. 14:01 to go in the contest. Dragon 56, Larks 29. Dan and I'll be back with more from the arena floor right after this 1 minute timeout.
No time to fix breakfast? Just call us at Anchor Away 662-3100 and we'll have it ready for you. Choose from our selection of breakfast burritos, biscuits, or one of our 5 different complete breakfast plates. Breakfast from 7 to 10:30, Monday through Saturday. If you missed us for breakfast, we're here for lunch and dinner too. Pick up your favorite Mexican dinner or take some home for the family. We're open till 9. That's Anchor Away, drive-through, carry-out, and catering under the water tower at B & Adams in Hutchinson, 662-3100.
Listen up, peeps. We've got the best wireless deal on the best wireless network. Bring your tired old phone to Next Tech Wireless and swap it out for a free iPhone 11 or Galaxy S10e. Really? Oh yeah, bring your number with you and get a Ring video doorbell too. Also free. And it's still 4 lines, $120, all unlimited data. Doesn't get better than that. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back. 56-29, Blue Dragons with the lead. And Dustin Galleon spent most of that time out getting his money's worth with a couple of officials.
You got to love his passion. You want your players to go hard, and so the coach is going hard, too.
Ball comes out. Hesston brings it up quickly. Gerber's in there. He's at a Halstead. Goes right side over to Baker. Now they set it up over to Neville. Neville on the outer perimeter. Bounce pass down to McCullough. He'll shoot and score. McCullough out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Puts it up and in off the glass. Breaks a long drought by the Larks. 56-31 now. Hutchinson lead is cut a little bit. 13.5 to go in the contest. Here's Brown. He'll drive in. Can't get it done, but he gets his own rebound. Brings it back out and resets it. Saquon Singleton. Flash pass inside. Queth tries to get one away, and coming up with it will be Gerber for Hesston. Gets the steal. Gerber will bring it down. Ball on the outer perimeter. Three-pointer on its way. Good from outside. Shot put up and in by Jacob Baker. And Baker been quiet for much of the second half of play. His all 7 minutes of it. But there he knocks down his 15th and 16th point. Drive in by Saquon Singleton underneath the big Fred. Puts it up. Can't get it. Fred with another one put up and good. But it takes away the assist that Saquon would have had.
You know exactly what I was thinking.
58-34, Blue Dragons. We'll see Matt Mayers check into the Blue Dragon lineup. Next dead ball whistle. Ball stolen away by Singleton. Singleton will bring it up. Has Queth on his right side. Takes it inside. Kicks it to Brown. The three-pointer on its way. Rims out on it. No good. Rebound cleared out by the Larks. Larks want to run it. Neville. Outside. Baker. Three-pointer's good. 58-37. Blue Dragon lead cut a little bit. Now a 5-0 run by the Larks.
Field goals on 3 straight possessions by the Larks.
12:17 to go in the ball game. Second half of play. Singleton to Baker. Dribble penetrates, squares, shoots, and hits. Baker continues. That's Josh Baker. Both Bakers red hot. One for the Blue Dragons and one for the Larks. Both have 19 apiece. Josh Baker leads the Blue Dragons with 19. Just under 12 to go. And a reach-in foul called on Josh Baker out front for the Blue Dragons.
He was really getting uptight on that defense because Baker has been scoring. When you can put 19 points in against the Hutchinson Blue Dragons on this sports arena floor, that's a night to be proud of.
Queth takes a break, as does Big Fred. Fred with double figures tonight was scoring with 10. Fred Othiambo doing a nice job. Ball on the outside, right wing. It's going to be Jacob Baker for the Larks. Back outside. McGee gives it off to Gerber, who comes across to the left. 3 on the shot clock. McGee has got to shoot it. Rims out on him, no good. Rebound, Blue Dragons. Hutchinson, Saquon Singleton to DJ Mitchell. Comes off, no good on the miss. And quickly up the court comes Neville for Hesston, excuse me. Foul called. It's going to be on Baker. And Brown will pick up his 4th. Scoreboards went a little funky. Now it's back on Baker. That'll be his 4th. Not a shooting situation. They'll clean up the floor. Or Hesston player went down. Ursary into the lineup for the Blue Dragons.
Tyler Brown just 2 points tonight, but again, Tyler held Langston Flowers to just 3 points, who normally scores 19 a game.
Watch Tyler warm up. He could not miss from outside. Feed down low underneath. Shot not there. Rebound cleared underneath by Mayers.
I think Mayers might have got a shot block there, too.
Ball on the right side. DJ Mitchell. Back outside now to Baker. Saquon Singleton. 11 minutes to go in the half. Second half of play. Singleton, right side. Baker down the playing zone on him. Baker a shoot and hit. 12-footer's good.
21 points.
Baker's a pretty slick ball player.
He's playing with confidence.
He's growing more each and every game. Ball on the outside. That's Jacob Baker. Isolates on Josh Baker. Now here's Gerber. Cross, deep corner left. Back outside with the basketball will be Jacob Baker. Pulls back away. McGee kicks the corner right to Gerber. Gerber thought about it. Now he squares up, shoots, and hits.
First basket of the game for Brayton Gerber.
62-39. Blue Dragon lead is 23. Singleton to DJ Mitchell. Comes off the back iron, no good. Fight for the rebound. Baker had it for a second, coming right at us. And here comes Hesston with the basketball. Jacob Baker all the way down. Kicks it back outside. Gerber runs it down. They feed it out high. To the right side, back underneath. Shot rejected by the Blue Dragons, and Hutch comes up with it. Ursary. Outlet Singleton. Quickly, they go down low. Mayers, blocking foul. Check that. Charge on Mayers. Nice job by Gerber to get down and get set.
Mayers is a strong young man. You have to show some courage to take a charge on him.
Should be the immediate timeout, and it will be. 9:39 to go in the ball game. Blue Dragons 62, Larks 39. We'll be back with more from the Sports Arena right after this 1-minute timeout.
We all like to save money when and where we can, right? You can do that every day at Salt City Pawn and Jewelry. Hi, this is owner Paul Phillips inviting you to stop in and say hi to our friendly staff. And while you're here, check out over 3,000 square feet of great merchandise priced at outstanding values. We don't have to offer huge sale prices for one day only when we do that on a daily basis. Save big over retail prices on firearms, electronics, guitars and amps, name brand tools, video games, jewelry, and more. See us at 916 East 4th and Hutch, just east of 4th and Severance. We're proud to be alumni and supporters of all Blue Dragon athletics.
Hi, Brian Bobo of Midwest Ford, where it's Black Friday every day. And with deals like a new Ford Edge with an MSRP of $38,555, sale price of $31,980, and 0% for 60 months, what about up to $12,000 off MSRP on a new Crew Cab 4x4 F-150? Or how about a new EcoSport SE with an MSRP of $24,640, but a Black Friday price of $18,980? So don't wait until Black Friday. It's every day at Midwest Ford, 1100 East 30th, or online at MidwestSuperstore.com.
Welcome back to Chicken Game going on right now. Man did a pretty good job out there. A couple rimmed off on it. I'm referring to the slingshot of chickens, rubber chickens in the air.
One of the fun things about coming to a basketball game at the Sports Arena, there's a different activity at every media timeout, and I know some of them that you especially like.
Exactly, but that one I always try to get Rusty out to do it last year, and he wouldn't do it. He could do it this year, you know that? There's nothing keeping him from doing it. It's with the basketball now will be the Hesston Larks after the media timeout. 62-39 Blue Dragons. By the way, the Blue Dragons have really cooled off, only shooting 38.1% in the second half of play after 58% in the first half. Drive inside by Flowers. Foul called. Boy, I don't know. Went in between two players. Who are they going to whistle on? Foul's going to be offensive. It's going to be offensive. I thought it was maybe going to be that, Dan, because he just pushed his way through there. Foul's going to be charged on Flowers. So Hutchinson basketball with 9:07 to go. Left side, Ursery back to Singleton. Singleton needs 2 more rebounds and 2 more assists. 3-pointer by Blue Dragons. Mitchell won't go, and out comes the Larks. Drive down low, loose basketball, jump ball called. Possession arrow is the Larks' way.
Hutchinson 5 of 10 from three-point shooting in the first half. In the second half so far, 0 for 7.
0 for 7. Baker leading the scoring. Josh Baker with 21 points, and Jacob Baker leading the Hesston with 19. Feed down low underneath. Good job by Mayers to come up with a loose basketball.
He just went straight up, did a good job.
Feed underneath the Ursery basket, good. Got the big jam underneath. 64-39, Blue Dragons. Outside Baker for Hesston. Ball loose on the floor. Still loose on the floor. Bodies all over the place. Jump ball should be called. It'll be Blue Dragons possession.
It was like a fumble in football. People were diving for it.
Substitution for Hesston checking in will be Marcus Hill. Timeout's going to be taken. Full 1-minute break coming your way. 8:18 to go in the half. Second half of play. Dragons 64, Larks 39. We'll be back with more from the Sports Arena right after this 1-minute timeout.
Basketballs are bouncing and crowds are cheering. Your best offense during cold and flu season is a good defense. Drink plenty of liquids, get plenty of rest, and keep your hands sanitized. If a bug still manages to get you, Ashcraft Pharmacy, your local Health Mart pharmacy, has over-the-counter medications that can help. Or if you need a prescription, we offer free mail-out, free delivery, or call ahead for our handy curbside service. Go Dragons! From Ashcraft Pharmacy in the Hart Shopping Center, South Hutchinson, and Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
In need of a business loan? With the First, you are promised personal service and commercial lending. Whether your business is just getting started or you're ready to expand, the First has solutions to help make your business successful. We're First for you. Find out how our loan experts can help. Visit fnbhutch.bank to get started or stop into a location nearest you. First National Bank of Hutchinson, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
8:18 remaining to go in the contest. Blue Dragons 64, Hesston Larks 39. Blue Dragons substitute into the ball game. Franken Batista checks into the contest for Hutchinson. Talented freshman out of the Dominican Republic. DJ Mitchell will stay in there. Ursery as well. The Dragons also go with Matt Myers in there. Ball working against that zone defense. Mitchell's shot doesn't go. He can't buy a shot. Underneath the tip try, not there. Tip try again. Ball loose. Goes off to Hesston out of bounds. Blue Dragons will have a good hustle by Franken to stay after that one.
He was on his pogo stick. He was going back up. A couple of tip attempts there. Kept the ball alive.
Feet underneath. Franken goes up strong. Mayers goes up. Can't get it down. Gets his own rebound. Goes up strong again. And a foul's going to be charged against the Hesston Larks. There's Marcus Hill hanging on the arm. Mayers will shoot free throws.
Blue Dragons have a huge rebounding advantage tonight. By my count, it's 39-21.
Mayers gets set. Free throw toss is up and good. Again, he's from his high school, Hastings on the Hudson.
That does have a nice ring to it.
It sounds like a restaurant.
Table for two.
Hastings on the Hudson. Free throws up and good. Got the second one down as well. Yeah, it says New Mexico, but it's New York. You got a typo in there, Josh. Ball on the outside. Blue Dragons gets back on defensively. Now quickly, Neville drives in, lays it up, can't get it down. Rebound, ripped away out of there by Mayers. And up the court comes the Blue Dragons. 7.5 to go. Into the forecourt, top side. Clarence King kicks to the left. Three-pointer on its way by Mitchell, no good. Rebound, Neville on the board for Hesston.
Blue Dragons just can't buy a three-point shot in this half.
DJ's having a tough night tonight. Drive down the other way, not there. Rebound, Ursery. Outlet quickly comes. Here's DJ Mitchell. Gives it off to Ursery. He flies and scores.
Nice unselfish dish.
Timeout's going to be taken on the floor with 7:09 to go. One of the young men for Hesston got poked in the nose. It's just going to be a substitution, so we'll hold off.
Which gives me an opportunity, Glenn, to congratulate Logan and Isaac Ream became parents this morning. Gave birth to Theodore Joseph. That would be the grandson of Annie and Ron Ream, retired principal at Hutchinson High School. Congratulations.
Awesome for them. Congratulations. Ball on the outside, new face in there. There's Connor Berkey. Loose basketball on the floor. King comes up with it. Can't get it out, though, in time. McKay was able to get over to it. Three-pointer up and good by Neville. I'll tell you what, the Larks will hurt you if you make a mistake. So he knocks that one down. Across. Ursary back outside. Underneath they go to Batista. Shot doesn't go. He traveled.
He started on one side of the basket near the baseline, came around to the other side, but took an extra step in the process.
6:34 remaining to go in the contest. Second half to play. Again, our watch for the triple-double right now, not in there. Singleton shot up, missing. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Blue Dragon basketball. Saquon on the bench, and he's only a couple of assists away, but not sure if we're going to see him for the rest of the game because Hutchinson pretty much in control of this one, leading at 68-42.
The officials are going to huddle about whose ball this should be, and they've decided to award it to Hesston.
So Hesston will have the basketball now with 6:23 remaining to go in the second half. Ball comes in to McGee. McGee gets it back on the right side. Stolen away by Ursary. Just picked his pocket. Ursary brings it down, playing hard, lays it up, can't get it down, but in the act of shooting, he'll go to the foul stripe to 2 to couple as the foul's going to be called on Braden Gerber.
He snuck up and, as you said, Glenn, picked the pocket.
He'll get to the line to shoot free throws.
Hesston never saw him coming.
We will start conference play next Wednesday as Coffeyville comes to town a week from tomorrow.
We have to wait 8 days
Yes,
to see
we
the
do.
Blue Dragons in action again?
Free toss up and good. Unless you go up to Council Bluffs to the Lady Blue Dragons
Well,
next
that's
on
true.
Thursday and Saturday.
That's a little too far. I'll
Watch the live stream on the Blue Dragon Sports Network.
Absolutely.
5 o'clock starts both on Thursday and Saturday for the ladies. John Anja's team undefeated on the season. Free throw toss up and good. Ursary got them both. He's playing well. 6 points for Ursary. Check that. 5 points for Ursary. 6:06 to go. Ball stolen away by Ursary. Second steal in a row. Lays it down and slams it down. Showtime. And a timeout's taken by Hesston. 72-42. Blue Dragons with the lead. We'll take a timeout, a 1-minute timeout. Check that. Let's make it a 30. A half-minute break coming your way right after this.
HCC Sports on Radio is brought to you by the Sportscaster Club members, Mega Manufacturing, Sporting Chiropractic Center, Papa John's Pizza, A&A Builders, Barclay Plumbing Company, Sutton Coffin Transmission Service, Lowen Corporation, Old Office Shares, Dr. Eric Severud with Alliance Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Todd and Cindy Miller of Homestead Senior Care, Man Wyatt and Rice Injury Lawyers, MAYB, Mid-America Youth Basketball, Portfolio Recovery Associates, Dr. Robert Epp of the Hutchinson Clinic, and the Green Vision Group of Hutchinson.
Out of Blue Dragons, 72-42 and Ursary, 2 steals and the dunks. 72-42, Blue Dragons on top. Oh, Saquon, so close. 9 assists, 8 rebounds for a double-double. Blue Dragons being led right now in scoring by Baker. Drive inside, that's Jacob Baker. Shot won't go. Rebound cleared underneath there by Batista. Hudson will bring it up. 3-pointer in the corner right. DJ Mitchell shot can't get it. Rebound underneath by Batista. Basket good by Batista. Batista with the jam, with the layup off the glass, I should say. Long 3-pointer by Baker the other way. Basket good. A 3-pointer by Jacob Baker. And substitution, O'Cone comes in. DJ Mitchell will take a break. Well, DJ just can't buy a basket. Mitchell is 4 out of 12 and 1 for 7 from outside the arc.
Well, it's just like we said a couple of games ago, Glenn. Sometimes you have to get an easy look or two. Maybe go to the free throw line, make a couple free throws, and then sometimes that gets you back on track.
Caleb Bisterfeld will check in. He's out of Whitewater for Hesston. He'll check into the ball game. Also a couple other players in there. Spencer Conway out of Greeley, Colorado's in there. Ursery travels with the basketball. He's kind of spun off a little bit and kind of got tripped up, turned the ball over. That'll be the 14th turnover against Hutchinson on the night. So here's Conway across the half court, 4:56 to go. Ball on the outer perimeter. Into the hands of Baker. Baker dribble penetrates, pulls up, goes left side. Conway, 3-ball, rims off, no good. Rebound cleared out there by King. King behind the back dribble, brings it up quickly, up the court, lays it up and scores it. Wow, some explosive work back there by Clarence King. As he got the rebound and came down all the way down behind the back dribbles and puts it up and scores it. Here's Jacob Baker's shot up and good, 2-pointer.
Jacob Baker has made 6 3-point baskets in this game. That one a 2.
24 points for him. Blue Dragons down low. Mayers lays it up and scores it. Kind of hooked him a little bit. Got away with it with the elbow. I still like the kid. Coach says he needs to jump a little bit better, move a little bit quicker. But I think he's pretty fundamentally sound. He'll take up some space down low. Ball outside. Baker over left side to Conway. Conway top of the key. Right side to go over to Blisterfeld. Loose basketball. Blisterfeld runs it down. Pulls up, back outside. Now Conway stolen away. Ursery. It is showtime. Yes! Another jam by Ursery. Yes, 3 in the contest. Long 3-ball. Good from outside. Gerber knocks one down from the outer perimeter. They gave him a 2. Let's go. Not sure if they did or not. Let's check it. Yes, they gave him a 2. Basket up and in by Mayers. Substitution. Mayers was able to score it again on the inside, and Mayers came in and quickly put a couple baskets up. He has 6.
Wholesale substitutions by Hesston with 3:10 remaining.
Conway will inbound, and he'll have into the ball game. Bisterfeld will still be in there. We'll look at some other names. McCullough back in. Also into the ball game for the first time will be Quentin Fatt. Ball comes outside. Conway dribble penetrates, pulls it left side, holds up, kicks it to Fatt on the outer perimeter. Head fakes, bounce pass, kicked, and Hesston will have the basketball. Tell you, I love to watch coaches coach. Dustin Galleon is working hard down there. Reminds me a lot of Chad Wentz on how his annex on the sideline. There's a steal. Ocone comes up with it. Ocone to the right side, kicks it on the outer perimeter. 3-pointer up and on its way. No good on the missed shot put up by Quaith Gattuth. And we go down the other way with the basketball. Hesston, 2:39 to go. Drives in and scores it. McCullough with the basket. Quaith Gattuth into the ball game again. I said he's out of Omaha, Nebraska for the Blue Dragons. Here's Ursery. Gattuth crosses over, traces it down low, puts it up and draws the foul. He'll shoot free throws with 2:20 to go.
Entire Blue Dragon bench is up cheering on their teammates. That's good to see.
The game coming up on Thursday for the Lady Blue Dragons is going to be versus New Mexico. That's a heck of a game. Is that 6? I saw some places 5. Okay, 6 o'clock is what that game is. Both games, one game's at 6 o'clock, one's at 5. Thursday's at 6, Saturday's at 5. New Mexico is the opponent. That's a team that beat the Blue Dragons to get into the Final 2 last year at Nationals down in...
I think it was 60-54.
Yeah, something like that. Close game. That's a big draw, big draw. So I was in error. That's a 6 o'clock game and a 5 o'clock game. Free throws up and good by young Mr. Quaith Gattuth. Makes it 83-51. Blue Dragons. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate that. Ball on the outside. McCullough works at left wing. 15 on the shot clock. Ball knocked away. Coming up with it will be the Blue Dragons. He's getting the steal out there. Again for the Blue Dragons. Comes up is Franklin Batista. Spin move by Ocone. Ball away. Bouncing good. Ocone gets the basket. He has 6. Outside with it, Conway. 85-51 Hutch. Ball on the outside. Reach in foul called. Chance Elliott will get to go to the line and shoot the free throw. Gakuth will pick up the personal.
Be a 1-and-1 opportunity. That was the 7th team foul whistle against the Blue Dragons.
Free throws up and missing. Rebound. Gakuth comes up with it again. 1:32 to go. King will gun it on his way. Rimming off, no good. Battle for the board. Taken away underneath by Pfaff for Hesston. Still loose on the floor. Finally gets it up across the half court on the dribble. Kicks it in and out of the hands of McCullough. Basket good by Pfaff.
So many of the Blue Dragons were trying to get a steal in the backcourt. It turned into a 3-on-1.
That is a 3-day tournament up in Council Bluffs, by the way. Some men's team playing as well. Foul on the floor is going to be called. King should shoot free throws. Clarence King out of Lawrence, Kansas. Played for the Lions last year. Minute and 1 to go, Dan. 85-53. Hutchinson fell behind early, but then came back, took that lead after they were tied 11-11. Never looked back. Free throws up and missing. Rebound by Batista, then he missed his shot. Blue Dragons pulled back. Coach says no foul, so here comes Conway. 50 seconds to go. Double penetration, they kick it left. Hesston with the basketball, back out front. McCullough, 3-ball, air off the lip, no good. Ball saved, inbounds. Bodies all over the place, picked up by Hesston. Shot won't go. Picked up again by Hesston as Hutch couldn't get the rebound. Over the right side, shot up, bouncing, no good. Rebound cleared out by the Blue Dragons. Gakuth comes up with the rebound. 23 seconds left to go in the contest. The drive down, bodies all over the place. Foul called. Foul's going to be charged against on the Larks. It's going to go against Caleb Misterfeld. That'll be his second. At the line will be Clarence King shooting free throws. Clarence King, 6'1", freshman for the Blue Dragons. 5 points per game is what he averages. He is a lefty. Free throw toss up and good. Again, Hutchinson, good free throw shooting team this year. On this game, they were shooting 90%, 9 out of 10 during one of the last timeouts. It's about 5 minutes ago. Free throw toss is up and good by King. 87-53 Blue Dragons. 19 seconds left to go. Hesston with the basketball, low angle right. Hutch will have 8 days off. Feed to McCullough underneath. Soft hook, won't go. Battle for the board, taken away for the Blue Dragons. And Hutch just dribbled it in the backcourt. That's going to be it. Blue Dragons are going to go to 8-0 on the year. 87-53. They win it over the Larks of Hesston. The Hesston Larks will fall to 3-5. 87-53. Blue Dragons win it. We'll be back to add up all the numbers. Medicine Shop postgame coming your way right after this 2-minute timeout.